All right, here we go, guys and gals. It looks like we're live. How do you do? All right, so earlier this evening, I was online and I was doing some viewing of good videos that other content creators put out, and I came across a video from Mr. Tom, our good friend. You all know Mr. Tom, our good friend we know and love. So, hey, Nunya, how you doing? Good to see you. Rambling with the Brahms. Look at you. Welcome. Well, hey, Tammy. Good to see you. From the Philippines. Isn't that wild? Hello and welcome. It is good to see you, Charles and Annalyn. A-Rod, lovely to see you. KP, how you doing? Autumn, look at you. Scrap Metal, look at you. No, I'm not making mac and cheese. I ain't got no fancy freaking mac and cheese. I'm not rich like Mr. Tom was. You know, he was a fancy engineer in that throughout his life. I was no engineer, I'll tell you that. No, I will not be cooking mac and cheese, but I will be cooking. You can see in the video over there, right there, there's some macaroni involved. So I'll tell you what I would do with a box of mac and cheese if I had one, but I don't have any. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Hey, Harold, how you doing? Nah, I can't afford no Kraft macaroni and cheese. Good Lord. Or even the generic one. Oh, that's way too fancy for me. Old Nance, look at you. How am I? I hurt and my body's sore and I'm in pain and I'm getting medical help, so it's all good. Oh, 5 is your check-in number? Okay, cool. You miss mac and cheese? Too expensive? Jane Benyon, boom. How you doing, Jane? Good to see you. Welcome. Jahir, hello, hello. Good to see you. Dobby, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Well, thanks, Harold. I appreciate that, and I'll tell you, I was watching Mr. Tom's video earlier there, and all his video was he was talking away. He loves to talk, and you know that's one of the reasons why we love Mr. Tom. Loves to talk, but all he showed on the video was a box of mac and cheese. You know, his question was, what would you do to it? What would you add to it if that was like, you know, one thing you had in your pantry? And I'm not sure if he was hitting that pantry cooking or doing whichever. Dobby, you are hanging out with the cool people. Look at you, Monty. Good to see you, brother. Hope you and Mrs. Monty are both well. Scrap Metal, keep sending those prayers, brother. Gonna need tons of them. Tons of them. Appreciate you. Thank you ever so much. But yeah, I looked at Mr. Tom's video and I thought, dang, box of KD, box of macaroni and cheese. What would I do with that? And I started thinking about it, and I started thinking about my preps and all that. Like, what do I have in the house? What do I have in the pantry? What could I put together with a little bit of nothing? And I thought, well, damn, I don't even have any boxes of mac and cheese. Hey, Charlie, good to see you, brother. Seawolf, how do you do? Welcome all. Joe Morgan, there you are, brother. Good to see you. I just, excuse me, guys and gals, I just got to go adjust the stove a little wee bit. Excuse me just a second. Everything takes me longer than it used to because I don't move around like I used to. And that's just the way it is. You can see my cane here. I got another cane on the doorknob over there. My walker's over here. I'll get it if I need it. Hopefully I won't need it. But what I will do is I'll take you folks, those of you who are willing to stay. Now, I'm not going to post the recipe at the end. You're just going to have to pay attention throughout the duration, okay? So those of you who want to pay attention to the end, you'll see how I do this, and this is just stuff made of what I've got in the house. And yes, it will involve macaroni, okay? So without further ado, let's get to it, okay? Now, what I'm going to be doing, I don't have any fancy cameras on swivels or nothing like that. I got that laptop right there I'm talking to you folks on. So and it's got a camera built into it. So I'm going to have to swivel it back and forth over the stove, if you know what I'm saying. What book am I reading? You're reading a book about Gandhi? I'm reading cookbooks. And not just one of them, but lots. I couldn't tell you the title of any one of them. Some of them are from old fall fairs. And that's where you get your best recipes in cooking from. So, let's get this party started. Okay? I went ahead and I did some prep work and I set some stuff up. And I'm going to be using some old ingredients, some stuff that should, you know, it's getting a little long in the tooth and this and that. And Stu, I see you there. This isn't getting old. This is pretty fresh. But this celery over here, got a whole bunch of celery on the cutting board there, chopped up. You can see that's getting old in the tooth. Look at how old and floppy that celery is. That's okay. It's still okay to use. Just chop off the wilted bits or whatever. So what we got here, I love that sound. So I got 1 pound of lean ground. So this is probably like 80-20 for my American brothers and sisters. What we're going to do, I'm going to turn this over to the pan right now. We're just going to dump this right in the frying pan. The pan going on here. Yeah, there's a stove action going on. There's a pan. There's a pot for the pasta. I'm going to just dump this in. No oil or nothing. You don't need oil. You don't need butter. Just drop her right in. And chop it up like crazy. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up. Now, guys and gals, I apologize if I can't see the comments there for a bunch of this because the computer's not pointed at me. It's pointed at the stove. So forgive me. I'll get to the comments from time to time here, okay? But, Mr. Tom, if I had some other stuff to add to a box of KD, this is kind of what I would do. Or add the box of macaroni and cheese, generic brand though it may be, or proper craft dinner. If you're all fancy and you got an engineer's income and you can afford a box of craft dinner. Personally, that's not me. So, chop up your ground beef. This is 1 pound, okay? So I'm going to tell you what I got going on here while I do it. I'm not going to include a recipe in this, in the description. So you got to follow along. So just put your pound of ground in. You can use ground chicken or ground turkey or ground whatever, pork if you like, whatever it is that you like. I happen to have this, so that's what's going in the pan. this is what I could add to my, if I had a box of Rich Man's macaroni and cheese. I don't happen to. But this is going in anyways. And what's going in with that? That wilted celery I just showed you. I'll just put it right on top there for now. Spread it out a wee bit. Let that steam. Now I have 1 metric onion here. Me and you acres, how do you do? How am I? Well, I've got some health issues going on, but that's okay. I'm still alive. Still this side of the dirt. How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, so basically I'm going to chop an onion and then put it in the pan. That's kind of what I'm going to do. That's part of the process here, right? So, without further ado, getting into an onion. Oh, and Jane Benyon, if you're still listening, thank you ever so much for the vegetable delivery the other day. That was very, very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Very, very nice things in there. All right. Let's get this onion chopped up. Because you want to add flavor. If you're going to add something to your box of macaroni or to your macaroni, you want to add flavor to it, right? Celery is one way to do it. Onion's another way to do it. Ground beef is yet another way to do it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now you can chop it as like a medium dice if you want to, or you can chop it as fine or as coarse as you want. At the end of the day, as long as you cook it through, it's not really going to matter, because that onion or whatever else it is that you're adding is going to impart the flavors that you're looking for. That's why you chose that ingredient. That's why I chose onion. That's why I chose celery. That's why I got some garlic out here, Now, I'm not being real careful about how fine I chop this, but I am cutting it up pretty small, just so it takes a little bit less time to cook. But other than that, I mean, pretty basic so far. Throw your ground beef in the pan, chop it up. Put your chopped up celery in on top of it. Now we'll go in with fresh chopped onion. Okay? All right. Yeah, I'll turn the camera. I like you guys and gals, so. Buck! I see you there. Yeah, much appreciated, Jane. Okay. So, there's our pan, and so what? Super simple. In goes the onion. Onion. Get in there. All right, now that's fine. Now, what I'm going to do with this, because, basically this is poor cooking, right? So, poor cooking is kind of a throwback to my upbringing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay kind of connected with the spices my mama used to use, because she was poor, bringing up me in metal, and I mean, that's fine. She made fine food for us, and she flavored it up in good ways, and so I'm going to use herbs and spices as she did, okay? So what we're going to do, I'm not going to add any salt to this because I got a heart condition. So we're going to try and be heart smart. The only salt I'm going to be adding to this is some celery salt. That's it. Now, I'm not going to give you a measurement. It's going to be that much. Now, I'm putting a little bit less in than regular salt because I find celery salt to be saltier than salt, if that makes sense to you. Got onion powder here. I'm going to add some of that. Not a lot. Half a teaspoon. Remember, we're only working with about a pound of ground beef here, okay? Garlic powder. Again, about a half teaspoon. Now, could I use fresh garlic? Absolutely. Look, I got all kinds of fresh garlic over here. Sorry. Right here. Harvested that out of my garden. However, I'm saving that for something special and fancy, like a roasted garlic mashed potato or something. Okay. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do it here, just for now. Who's that there? Bert Amby? There? That green Amby? There for green? Our life, good to see you. Welcome. Caramel pumpkin cheesecake for work tomorrow. Should be making that for dessert here right now. That's okay. We're gonna sit down, have a chat while this beef cooks out a little bit. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give this a little bit of a stir. Put the heat up just a whisker. Just a whisker. Chop this up, stir it around. Let all those flavors I just introduced get to know each other. You know what I'm talking about? We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Mix that around a little wee bit. And then let her cook out a little wee bit more. Let those celery and onions cook. Those wilted celery, mind you. Don't forget that was old celery. Old stuff I had lying around. Right? Talking about cooking from the pantry. All right, well, you got the pasta out of the pantry. That's okay. That's cool. You know? Got the old celery out. Use that up. Got an onion from the pantry. You know? Whether you grew it or somebody else grew it or bought it, or somebody was nice enough to, like Jane was, to gift it to you, to drop it off. And, you know, if you got good friends dropping you off fresh vegetables from their garden, that's a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. Wide Family Farm, lovely to see you. No, I haven't eaten the sprouts yet. I was looking at them here just a few minutes ago, and I'm fixing to do that tomorrow. I'm roasting a chicken. So I'll have a roasted chicken tomorrow with Brussels sprouts. I saw they were still attached to the stem, and I looked at their condition. It's like, okay, they're all right. Yeah. So, yeah, they're fine. Have not eaten the sprouts yet, but I am looking forward to it. I am so. And thank you ever so much, by the way. You know what? I'm going to show those sprouts. So, guys and gals, if nobody's ever grown Brussels sprouts before, there's one of you out there who hasn't grown Brussels sprouts before. Yeah. Well, the Brussels sprouts, they grow like this on a stem. Not sure if you're aware of that or not. It's kind of like a big, long, tall broccoli stem, but it pumps out Brussels sprouts. And look at all the beautiful Brussels sprouts on this, which I'll be eating tomorrow. So Jane, again, thank you ever so much. Oh yeah, I can quite imagine they're great. Yeah, thank you. All right, that's enough walking around here for a little bit. Sit my butt down. Take a little break. Ugh. Yeah, time for a little break. So yeah, that's it. A pound of ground beef, 1 onion, and 2 stalks of wilted celery. A couple of what did I put? Onion powder and garlic powder and celery salt in here so far. So far, no biggie. Still letting that fry out nice and slow. Now the ground beef's pretty much cooked through. I should have probably put the vegetables in first, but whatever. We'll let them do their thing and we'll let them cook out. Okay. I haven't told you what we're making. We're just making something. We're making it out of what's in the fridge, what's in the pantry. That's it. So I'll show you as we go along. Okay. No, Canadian. I won't be adding any salt. As I told you, I'm on a, because of my heart condition, I'm on a salt restricted diet. So the only salt I added was celery salt. Pepper I will add, but not until toward the end because I don't want the pepper to burn. Butter, I'm not gonna need any butter because, all right, this is foreshadowing. I will be using some cream in this dish. Okay, I'll be using some cream. You know what, Joe? That's exactly right. You got to make do. You know, all the things. Good to see you. People talk about, you know, um, surviving and thriving. No, I haven't gotten to the squash yet. It'll keep. It'll keep. I'm putting that off because it will keep. Well, Harvest Mary, how do you do? Sunflower, how do you do? Welcome. Good to see you both. Sean Gogan, dear Sean, the Lord bless and keep you. His face, oh, really? Well, that's a very lovely blessing. Thank you ever so much. Maybe while you're at praying there, ask him to watch over me while, the medical people are doing the things too. Please and thank you. Could use a little help there. Random JL, look at you. Welcome. If I hadn't said hello. Hello to anyone I hadn't said hello to. I don't mean to not say hello. It's just I've been busy doing stuff and I can't always look at the computer. So I apologize. Oh, Mary can almost smell it already. It's going to be a little bit, but that's okay. Hey, we got nothing but time here, right? All right, guys and gals, we got to stop the chat. Harvest Mary Moon's going to be right back. We'll just wait for her. We'll wait. Now we can carry on. That's all right. She'll be right back. Oh, chilling and watching. Okay, cool. Right on. That's all good. I was going to write a comment on Mr. Tom's video, like a response to his video, what I would add to a box of macaroni. I thought, I got to cook anyways. I got to make some dinner. I'll just show you what I would do without a box of macaroni. Yeah, Joe and Loretta are still in people's prayers. Absolutely. Yeah, if we're the praying type, we got to send out prayers for the folks. If we're not the praying type, but we send out good vibes or well wishes or stuff like that. It's important to do that too, because all of those put out positive energy in the universe for people. Really, Joe? Cool. All right, right on. Good, man. That's great. That's great. It's nice to see when a community can come together and help folks, you know? All right, Joe. Well, I'm not sure if Loretta says it's okay if you share out that happy news or whatever, but I'm glad she's got some happy news. And if she is okay with you sharing it out, please share it out here now, because that's awesome. It's always good to hear happy news, brother. I'm just still stirring this ground beef and onions and celery and a few spices. Waiting on this celery and onion and whatnot to cook. It's all right. Don't want to do it too high because I don't want to brown up the beef. Or the onions or the celery. So we're just doing it kind of a little bit low and slow, which is all right. You could do it a little bit higher if you wanted to. Joe, that is freaking awesome. That's what I was telling people. You've helped out hundreds and thousands of people, and you know, it's an important thing to do. Doesn't matter if it's gardening or pew pews, personal protection, or whatever it is. Skills and skill sets. That's awesome, Joe. Good. Okay, she's had a big stress lifted. That's good. That's freaking awesome. That's awesome. So how's everyone else doing? How's everyone's week going? We're Thursday night here. Hope everyone's week is going well. You know, if you're in prepping mode, hope you're prepping well, or getting your gardens shut down. And MB Heritage Farms, I see you there. Welcome. Idaho Garden Girl, look at you. Welcome into the chat. It's good to see you. We're just cooking up a meal here. It's kind of my video response to Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom put up a video earlier, and we all know Mr. Tom. We all know and love him. He put up a video earlier of a box of macaroni and cheese and what you might add to that to kind of stretch the pantry, in times of need, right? Well, what am I cooking? Basically, it's a pound of ground beef, 2 stalks of celery, an onion, and a few spices at this point in time. I can't tell you what it is because it doesn't have a name, but at the end of it, you'll see if you'd like to follow along. And I'll turn the camera from me to the pan every now and again so you can see what I'm doing. $300 worth of groceries. Good Lord. Well, that is awesome. Good. $300 worth of groceries inside the house is a blessing to anyone. Absolutely. Oh, there's Loretta. How you doing? Loretta, we were just talking about you. How you doing, girl? I hope you are well. Just doing a little live cooking here as a video response to Mr. Tom's macaroni and cheese dinner thing. Personally, I don't think a box of macaroni and cheese is dinner, but I've eaten it as dinner before, and I'm not sure it's a complete dinner. All right, so folks are asking what the good news is. That's not a question for me. Yeah, so I hope everyone's well and safe, having a good week, good positive week. I've had a busy week, a lot of doctor's appointments and other administrative appointments. Um, so it's had me busy and made me tired, but it's good. I'm cooking here, but I'm sitting down, and it's not horrible. My walker's over there, and I got a cane here and a cane there. I can rely on if I need to. Loretta, do I have good news? I think I do. I think the doctors are starting to get their shit together. Add some pepperoni slices to your mac and cheese. Some spaghetti sauce. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to show you a different macaroni thing to do. I've already got ground beef and celery and onions in the pot. Okay. And this is just Mountain Meemaw, Mountaineer Meemaw. Lovely to see you. Northshore Preparedness. Ha! That's not bad. Actually, Suburban Hillbilly. That's not a bad title there. Yeah, it looks like they're starting to get their thing together. Side of black beans and green beans. Yeah, that works. Ark Wildman in here. We got Ark Wildman. There you are. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, Ark. Always lovely to see Ark Wildman Survival. How you doing? Hope you're well. Idaho Garden Girl. Well, I think that was Mr. Tom's point in putting up that video with just showing a box of mac and cheese. It is the start of many a good dinner. This is going to be a good dinner too. And I think we're fixing to move on to the next stage of it. Because these celery and onions are almost cooked through inside of this ground beef here. Now, I'm going to just see what else I got lying around. What else is in the fridge? What else is in the cupboard? What else is in the pantry? If I had sliced mushrooms in cans, I'd throw one of those in. I sure would. But I don't. But I do have some tomato. I got some leftover tomato hanging around. Ooh, dang. No, I don't. Oh my. Goodness gracious. I almost forgot to put in the garlic. In goes in the garlic cube. And I'm just going to use my knife to get some. Bang. Maybe I'll do 2 of those. Bang. There you go. Garlic goes in. Very nice. Then the flavor profile just went up, didn't it? I'm sorry, Loretta. I see you said something there. I can't catch it here right now. Oh, Loretta, really? Woohoo! All right, Loretta, that is freaking awesome. Good for you. Like, that is awesome. Hey, Chuck, how you doing? Hello, anyone new that came in? Okay, so I got a tomato lying around. Sticker on it. I'm going to cut this stem out of it. And I'm just going to chop this tomato up and throw it in there, I think. Yeah. You could throw a can of tomatoes in there if you wanted. Yeah, I'm just going to slice this tomato. Slice and dice this tomato, and then I'll add it into the pot. You got to get that hard heart of the tomato out. Get out of there, you freaking bastard. Go on. Go on now. Get out of there. Run. All right, tomatoes go in. Oh, you hear that? You hear that? That little bit of juice that went in there. You can hear that liquid. I think that's going to be a good thing. A little bit of tomato in there. It's going to be a surprise mystery dish is what we're making here. And you can add anything at all to it. Like I said, can of mushrooms, you throw in a can of corn if you like, you know, anything at all you want. Whatever you got around. Whatever you got around. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a little bit more flavor to this. More flavonoids. You guys and gals want more flavor? It's easy to do. Hit a 1 if you want more flavor. If you don't want any more flavor, that's okay. I can take a holiday. All right. Somebody say Idaho's saying more flavor. Arc Wildman's saying more flavor. All right. Okay. All right. Well, let's do this then. I brought this out. This is everybody's good friend, Worcestershire sauce. That's probably the wrong way to say it. And because I always say it probably the wrong way, is what I'm going to do from this point forward is I'm just going to forever refer to this sauce as rooster sauce. So we are going to add some rooster sauce. Not a lot, but a little bit. We'll add a little bit. That's a tablespoon and a half. That's going to add enough flavor. And then I have this. This is beef bouillon concentrate. This is going to be nice. This is going to be good. It's going to be nice. It's got a ton of flavor in it, and I use it in a lot of things. I use that, the chicken base, sometimes the veggie base, depends on what I'm making. Let those tomatoes cook out a little bit. Yep, those tomatoes got to cook out. That's 1 pound of ground beef. That's going to be a lot of food for one person. That's going to be a lot of food. It's going to last me a few days. That's okay. I'll have that for lunch, and I'll have roast chicken tomorrow night. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I'll add that beef concentrate in a little while. I don't want to burn it. Don't want to scorch it. So we'll just let that cook out, and we'll have a little chin wag here while we do that. So how's everyone doing? Yep. Everyone all right? Everyone okay? Leftovers are good. Yeah, you cook once and then. Hey, Ivan, Joe, good to see you. Welcome. Just having a little sit down. My legs and feet are bothering me, so I don't want to be on them too much. Ivan and Joe, just some adjustments on the meds, and it looks like the doctors are finally starting to get their crap together to get the meds dialed in to help me the way they're supposed to, better than just generic. All right, take this and take this and take this. They're starting to tune up the dosages and this and that. So our life, that's a great idea. Thanks ever so much for pumping up me and you acres site there. Cooking Green Bastard style. Look at you. What's going on? Yeah, I'm still this side of the dirt, man. You can't get rid of me that easy. Yeah, well, there's some messed up stuff here too, bro. I'll send some well wishes or prayers or whatever you like out to your way. Guys and gals, send some prayers over to Cooking Green Bastard style. But yeah, it looks like the doctors are starting to do their work and maybe getting things dialed in or whatever. But time will tell. If I drop dead before that, then obviously it didn't work. If I drop dead as a result of it, then obviously it didn't work. But hopefully that's not going to be the case. We'll see. We'll see. Well, it's good to see you here, GB. Good to see you up and about, doing your stuff. Been watching some of your vids. Please read John 14:6. Ivan and Joe bought a French press today. Well, good for you. That's some good coffee. I drove through Tim Hortons and I bought a can of coffee today. It's expensive, but damn, it's good coffee. Yep, share out the channels. Okay, you mean like read John chapter 14:6 right now? I'm busy. I'm cooking. I guess that's what we'll all do, GV. Keep plugging away until we're worm food. That's all we can do. And then, hey, at that point, whatever. There might be a few tears in the audience, and after that, everyone's a memory after that, anyways, right? Folgers with vanilla roast. Oh, that's interesting. People are nuts about their coffee. Myself, I hadn't had a cup of coffee in 2-3 months. Doesn't bother me. I'll have one a day, and I'll drink half of it. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't really. I'm not that. Oh, I need coffee all day, every day, type of person. A lot of people, a lot of folks, man, they're on the coffee from the moment they get up. They'll jack themselves up until they go to sleep. And I don't know, for the love of God, how they sleep, but they sleep, I guess. I'm not sure if they complain about not getting any sleep, but damn. How am I feeling? My legs hurt. That could well be, GB. Still on the fence as to how that's going to go. Is the greater good going to mushroom cloud the greater bad, or is the greater bad going to mushroom cloud the greater good? Hey, Laurie, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, Mountaineer Mama, you're all jacked up on coffee? Oh, you got Bailey's in your coffee. Wow, I'd drink that too, and I would finish it. Last thing you do is turn off the coffee and set it up to sleep in 5 minutes. Wow, boom. Good for you. That's cool. John 14:6. Jesus says unto him, in the way, the truth, and the life. No man shall cometh unto God but by me. I know that one. I won a plaque at a country fair. I don't know if it was shooting a water pistol at a tractor driving up a thing and I won the race or whatever, but I won a plaque that I hung on my wall for years and years and years in my bedroom as a kid at a country fair. And it said, so I guess it was that passage. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man shall cometh unto God but by me. It's set above, hung on the wall above my dresser for years and years and years. Oh, you love that coffee you had at my place, Ivan? That's great. Sam, how you doing, sis? Good to see you. I'm a nut when it comes to coffee presses. I think I've got like 3 of them. Not because I'm a prepper and one, 2 is one and 1 is none. But it's like in case I want to go camping and take one and leave one home, or take one outside, or if one breaks, or 2 is one, 1 is none. What is 3? Obsessive compulsive disorder. What if I got 3 boxes of mac and cheese? You're canning beets. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, I love coffee in a coffee press. Yeah, are you pickling them? What are you doing? You got to be more specific. Canning beets. Oh, GB, you got a different beets joke. Tell the joke. Najik. Just plain. Okay. Oh, you're getting a thermal French press. Okay. Okay. Rooster. Oh, wait a second. I already said hello. You're saying hi to Najik. That's cool. Tell the green bastard say I must have missed something. See if I can get it. You're beating cans. Don't own a French press or know how to work one? Well, they're simple AF. Now this one I'm going to show you is dirty. I can show you a clean one, but whatever. This one I've got, it's on the counter. I'll show you. What are you doing? Who's that? Scrap metal. Goodness. Mac and cheese. I don't have any mac and cheese. Maybe I should get some. Longworth Ave, look at you. Welcome. It's good to see you. All right, hang on a second. I'll go get my press. And yes, it's still not clean from today. Well, it's actually yesterday because this will make me 2 big cups of coffee. And I drink 1 a day. So, but anyways, it's got this kind of pressy type of thing. It's a little, looks like a spring type deal filter above it. And all you do is you put your coffee in here. You dump the water in on top of it until it goes up to the spout. Then you put this in. And after 10 or 15 minutes, you press it down and you get an amazing cup of coffee. And you can use this. You don't need a percolator or an electric kettle. If you can make a fire and warm a pot of water, you can make coffee, right? Or use your camp stove or your barbecue or whatever. But that's one of the reasons why I use this. Now, mind you, this does have a plastic handle in that, so you can't set it over a fire to keep it warm or anything like that. You'd have to heat your water in something else and then pour your water on top. So, well, yeah, if they make them out of stainless steel and everything like that, then they're more functional. That's just too high up to reach. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I refuse. Flat out refuse. Oh yeah, we're in business now. Okay, so the last thing I did was I added some Worcestershire sauce and the tomatoes. Now that's browning off. The tomatoes are cooking through. That's great. And I'm going to shake the bejeebies out of this beef bouillon, drop some in there. Then I'm going to add a little bit of water to it and give it a stir. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure if you can see the deep, rich color that's in there in the bottom of that pan in the liquid. Well, because the pan is a dark color and I'm standing in the light, and yeah, I've got like the worst setup for doing cooking videos. I need more lighting. I need more cameras. I need more camera stands above overhead, and all that kind of crap. That's gonna do its thing. Smells fantastic. It smells fantastic so far. We'll let it warm through again. And we're going to cook the pasta, add the pasta in, and then the magic will happen. Yep. Oh. Nope, lost my towel. Here we go. Need that up here. You don't like coffee? What am I making? I'm making dinner. And Sam, it's a response to Mr. Tom's video he put out. Oh, Ivan, you heading out? Okay. You guys stay well and safe, okay? Well, this is a video response to Mr. Tom's video he put out about a box of Kraft dinner. He was like, "What would you add to this?" Our life, yeah, I think it's next Wednesday or something. Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Doesn't really matter. I don't celebrate my birthday, so. All right, so oh, hey, you know what? Look at that. Ivan and Joe were just here. They dropped off a bunch of Swiss chard to me. Whatever you got in the house, put it in there. So I'm going to tear up a bunch of this, and I'm just going to throw it in. I'm just going to rip it up by hand. There we go. I'm just going to totally just rip this up by hand and drop it in. And if the stems don't come off, that's okay. They'll be a little tough and they won't cook very quick anyway. So that's fine. But the leaves will cook quickly. You can throw that in for some extra nutrients, right? Yeah, bunch of Swiss chard in. That's great. I love Swiss chard. Throw it in a spaghetti sauce or a soup, or you can put it in anything, really. Yeah, boom. That's freaking awesome. Woo! Use up your stuff, guys and gals. Don't let it go to waste. Don't throw it out. This stuff here, if you got a freezer pack with frozen vegetable bits in it, waiting to make veggie stock or chicken stock or something like that, save it for that. Oh yeah, this will wilt down in no time at all. Nice little addition. Nice little addition of fiber to your dish. Also vitamins and minerals, right? Why am I eating so late? Well, I don't keep your schedule, Lori. Yeah. Cha-cha. The north half of me is feeling good. The south half, not so much. Rooster, you going to bed? All right, you stay well and safe, okay? Thanks ever so much for coming in and saying hi. Appreciate seeing you. And yeah, definitely get some good rest under your bones, okay? Why am I eating so late? I didn't get up until like 10 or 11. So, I mean, it's kind of dinner time. Why are you eating so early? There's a question. Why are you going to bed so early? Hey, Papa Pete, little coyote, I see you there. Welcome. Yeah, Lori, why don't you explain why you're in bed at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Like, what are you doing in bed? With a friggin' flea bag on your head, even. Like, you know you're tucked in when there's a flea bag on your head. It's 9:45. Well, thank you for the update on the time. Thank you ever so much. This is when the rich people go out to eat. They're having dinner at that time. What do? Have breakfast at midnight and lunch at 6 a.m. and dinner at noon, and then you're going to bed by 3 p.m.? Not everyone's on the same schedule. Papa P, on your way. You stay well and safe, okay? Eve, good to see you. Welcome. No dinner break at work. Well, how could you be at work for a dinner break if you're already at home in bed at 3? You know? Why are you going to bed so early? Answer me that now. Drove 700 miles today. Good Lord. Nice. Oh, hey, look. It's time to put some pasta into some boiling pasta water. Okay, I've only got a pound of pasta, a pound of ground beef here. So I can't put too much pasta in or it'll just all be pasta. And I don't want that. So, I've got the pasta in. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, I was cautious. Might have to add a little bit more, actually. Yeah, I'm going to have to add some more. A little bit. That's plenty. That was less than a pound of pasta. Just so that you know. Okay, so this here, I'm just simmering it to sort of let the liquid steam off of it a wee bit before I go ahead and do my last little thing to it. Smells freaking great. Wow. I would eat that in a taco wrapper by itself. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Daddy, yeah. So there we are. That's what's going on. That's what I would add to a box of macaroni. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I don't have a fancy box of macaroni because I'm not rich like Mr. Tom. You on your way, Loretta? You stay well and safe, okay? I haven't taken any pain meds. I should probably really. I got busy doing this. So it's like, yeah, okay, no problem. I'll do a live stream. And I thought, well, hang on a second. I walk with a walker and a cane now. Man, that takes a lot of extra work. But here we are, so we'll carry it on out. We'll carry it through. Oh, lurking before bed. There's metal for breakfast, my brother. Yeah, brother, this is just a video cooking response to Mr. Tom's. What would you do with a box of macaroni and cheese? Doesn't everyone say a nice hello to metal? Well, thank you, Arnold. It's just kind of stuff in a pan, but I'm using my skills and my education to make it happen. I am so. Good evening, metal for breakfast. Brother of mine, parcel should be headed your way as I finished up the final emails the other day. So it should be well on its way. Boom, look at that. Metal for breakfast link. Awesome. Right now, here, Lori's asking what the temperature is for metal. Right now, it's 3 degrees Celsius, or that's going to be about 36 Fahrenheit. Walkers make everything take long. Yeah, they do. Yeah, you have to plan each trip around the house. Yeah. Oh, got to go over there. Make sure you take that coffee cup to the kitchen because you don't want to make an extra trip for that, right? Oh, I know, Mary. I know. I've been learning. I've been finding out, and I'm planning accordingly. I'm not using the walker for this particular video because the stove is right there. My table is right here, and I did all the setup work before. I set up the computer over here and everything else. So let me just excuse me a second. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is what I've got for pasta here. I'm going to add some pasta to this ground beef concoction I got going on, and the pasta that I have is elbow macaronis. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them in while they're undercooked, just a little undercooked, so that they absorb some of the liquid. So I'm going to go ahead and drain those. Not just now; they're not quite close. Give those another minute and a half before I drain them. Then add them to the ground beef mixture so that they can finish cooking off. Yeah, brother, it is supposed to warm up, isn't it? Astatine, good to see you. Welcome. Ready to play hopscotch soon. Well, you know what? My new doctor said hopefully we're going to get you walking well and doing good stuff here shortly. So hopefully they do their work well. Not so sure about hopscotch, but I'd be happy to take a walk around the block where I can't right now. Can't really do too much inside the house without the cane. Can take 2 steps over toward the stove or 2 steps back over here, but if I take many more than that, I really need to sit down. So I mean, that's what it is. Got to deal with it, right? Hey, Howie, how you doing? Good to see you, man. You guys and gals, pump up a link for food forest permaculture. That's our buddy Howie. How you doing? I hope you're well. It's good to see you. Well, I've been more well, but that's okay. I think I'm going to get more well than I am currently. So, yeah, everyone say a nice hello to Howie over at Food Forest Permaculture. That's great. Go check his channel out. He's got a great channel. Super knowledgeable. All right, I think I'm going to drain that mac now. Hey, Mama Bear. I see you there. Welcome. It's good to see you. Yeah, this is Dundee. Not Dundee, but time to be drained for sure. So let me drain this. Oh boy. Don't lose it. Draining pasta, draining pasta. Adding pasta to dish. And I'm gonna add that back there. Okay, so I just added the pasta to the dish. Some of it, anyways, not all of it. I reserved some back. And now my next thing. I can actually add the rest of the pasta. Can go in. Get in there. Go on. Shut that off. Then I have some heavy cream to add to this. That's not a lot. I have more in the fridge. We shall see. This is going to be close, though. This is going to be very, very close. And that is one massive pan of food. That'll feed me for, that's dinner for a week. Freeze some of it. Should I add cheese? Do you guys think I should add cheese? Oh, there goes the strainer. That's okay. Yeah, it's all right beside me. Taking it to the sink. What do we got going on here? Depends on what kind of cheese. Mr. DK says no. No cheese? Yes, cheese. Yes, cheese. Okay. All right, so we got some cheeses and no cheeses, and it depends on what kind of cheese. Ramona Perez. Cheese, please. Not Limburger. I don't have any Limburger in the house. Yeah, Scrappy's all depending on what kind of cheese. What kind of cheese would you like, Scrappy? See if I have it in the house. Chris is saying any cheese. Sharp cheddar. I have some old cheddar. Cheddar and parm. I had cheddar today. I had some cheese curd today. Orange cheese curd. Ramona Perez. Best name ever. Ooh, pepper jack. Scrappy, unless you can send me drone me down some pepper jack real quick. Not sure that's going to happen. Cheddar and pepper jack. I might be able to do some cheddar, maybe some pizza mozzarella, and a bit of Parmesan. Parmigiano Reggiano. Chris, I feel okay. My feet hurt, but that's kind of goes without saying. Seems to be the new norm. Oh, good Lord. Oh, my. Oh, yeah, it needs more cream and definitely needs cheese. Yeah. More cream and cheese. I'd be an idiot if I didn't add more cream and cheese. So, without further ado, what I will do so I'll get some cream. No, I'm not putting the curd in. Absolutely not. Not a chance. Nope. No how, no way. Now these are frozen solids, so I'm gonna have to grate them on a fine grinder. So that's gonna take me a while, but whatever. Whatever. That one's not frozen. That's some Parmesan. I'll put the cream in. Let it do its thing. Wow. That's a creamy dish. All right, I need to get a grater for that. Hold the show. Hold the show. Need a grater for all this cheese. Man, this fine grater sucks. But what else are you going to do with frozen cheese? You know what? Maybe I'll let the cheese thaw out a little bit. There's an idea. Yeah. Letting the cheese thaw. Letting the cheese thaw out. The cheese thaw out. Letting the cheese. The birds and the bees. Letting the cheese thaw out. The cheese thaw out. Letting the cheese. Da 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 da. Birds and the bees. Da 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 da. There you go for a bit. I'm gonna let that cheese thaw out, and then I'll grate it once it's thawed for like 10 minutes or whatever. Okay? Hope it doesn't hurt your feelings too much, but that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be, guys and gals. Yeah, babies. Just put the block of cheese in it. Ah! Quick thaw, baggy, hot water. Northern Girl Hobbies. Hey, sister. What is going on, girl? Hope you're doing well. I was going to reach out to you today, but I had a super freaking busy day, and I had a busy day, and I was tired, and then I napped, and I woke up, and I thought, food. And then I saw Mr. Tom's video, and I was like, well, maybe I'll respond to that. And here we are. So how you doing? Hope you're good. Yeah, I kind of thought you're busy. We're going to need to have a little chin wag here in the near future. Just to get the chin wags out of the way. I had some doctor's stuff going on. You got your stuff going on. Gotta get together and sort it out. Ramona Perez. Not only is that the best name ever, but I love that you know that. Yes, young lady, I was. Sowing the seeds, the birds and the bees, da 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 da. Yes, indeed, young lady. Nice perception on you there. Vintage vibes. How you doing? How am I doing? Well, I'm still the side of the dirt, so that's a positive issue. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm cooking. I'm on a live stream. It was a lot of work, and it was really hard to do, and it hurts, but screw it. I'll do it anyways. Tears for Fears, indeed. Yeah. No mayo, no sour cream. You can do sour cream and green onions, and like you could add stuff this to the nth degree. You could add 1,000 ingredients, but you don't need to. There's some stuff you just left simple. Just leave it alone. Leave it to hell enough, well enough alone. Still sucking air. Well, I appreciate that, Our Life. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, there's my snail mail. You know what? I'm going to be taking down my P.O. box because it hasn't been getting a lot of action. I'm just going to use my the studio address. Anyone wants to send a birthday card, send it to 3 Durham Street, Bowmanville, apartment 4, suite 4. What's my favorite animal? Like to eat, or you got to be more specific, Lori? What's my favorite animal for what? Like I like doggos and I like kitties, but not necessarily for eating. I'm not sure if I want to eat an opossum. Doing deliveries tomorrow? Okay. Oh, not to eat. Oh, you love giraffes. You know, there's a live cam out there for giraffes. Just punch it in, giraffe live cam. Hi, Sheila B. Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you, NGH. That would be freaking lovely, yeah. Postal code L1C1H4, Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada. Repeat address. 3 Durham Street, Suite 4, Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada. L1C1H4. And that'll get a card to my studio. I don't know if I'd buy that Eagle Scout. Oh, you went and visited April. Okay, gotcha. Where's my hair? Oh, it's gone. I got some medical issues, but you know, we're looking towards going up the hill on that instead of down the hill. So looks like they're starting to get their crap together, I think. I hope. Possum on a half shell. What the hell? Possum on a half shell? Damn. Not sure I'm interested in that. I think. All right. Okay. That's pretty much it. This cheese thawed out a little bit, but not a lot. What a pain in the butt. Guys and gals, make sure you thaw out your cheese before you want to grate it. This stinks. Like it stinks. I got that little wee bit of cheese there that's on top of it. For all that work. Nothing. I get nothing. So, Mr. Tom, maybe your box of craft dinner or whatever is best. All right. Now I got some Parmigiano Reggiano. Because Parmigiano Reggiano. Just don't grind the rind into it. Save the rind for soup or a stew. Nice sausage and vegetable stew with pasta. All right, yeah. We're going to finish grating this, and then we're going to stir it in. Yeah, that's done. Dundee. Okay. So, final stir. Stir in the cheese. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. Oh, I knocked some out of the pan. That's okay. I'll have to wipe up that mess. No biggie. No biggie. There it is. There it is, guys and gals. So, I'm going to shut the heat off on that. Boom. Stove is completely off. Going to put some in a bowl and eat it. All right, so this is going to make like probably 6 meals for me, easily. And you can add whatever vegetables or anything you want to this. Can of mushrooms, can of corn. You can do all of that. Add whatever cheeses, whatever flavor profile. If you want to add a pack of, taco seasoning mix, you can do that. No reason you can't. All right, I'm going to sit my butt down because my butt has been up for too long. Move some of this out of the way, some of that out of the way. Goodness gracious. That is one steaming pile of pasta. Looks fantastic. Smells amazing. Now the only salt I am going to add to this, aside from the celery salt I added earlier, is a pinch of salt just to dress the top. And use fresh cracked peppers. And we're going to let that cool because I don't hate myself. A lot of these people, like any of you guys watch Sam the Cooking Guy? You see that guy, and when he goes to taste his food, he never ever lets it cool down. It's like, you idiot, you just burnt your mouth again. I don't understand why he doesn't let it cool down. Let it cool down and then taste it. It's simple. Either that or blow on it for 5 minutes, right? Like, stuff can be nuclear hot, and this is hot, right? There's cheese in there. Once you get cream and cheese and pasta, it's going to retain some heat, Bon appetit, muchas gracias. Merci. Oh, you like the salt coffin? Yeah, that was made for me by a friend of mine. Scones? If there was buttered scones here, I'd just eat those. That would be dinner. Yeah, buttered scones. Get out of my way. I'm going to gorge on those. Leave me alone. Thank you. It is a good table, and I got it for a good price. It came with 6 or 8 chairs with it, and extension leaves in it. I've sat a dozen people around this table. No problem. Thorhaven, holy cow! Well, we're doing a live cooking thing. I'm not sure how amazing I'm doing, but we're okay. Hope you guys are awesome. Because you're awesome. Yeah, cabbage is real good for you. I got tons of it around here. Yep. Yeah, like I make my own sauerkraut, right? What will I be doing for Halloween? No, I'm not going trick or treating. Hey, Les, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. What am I going to be doing for Halloween? Maybe making cabbage rolls. Maybe carving a pumpkin on a live stream. Who knows? I could uh, I could hardly guess. Man, this is hot. Hot, hot still. Look at the steam. Can you guys and gals can see the steam off that. I can see it on the screen. It's hot, hot. I gotta be careful here. This is a dangerous business. Is Mal having a party? I'm not sure if she is or not. I should have to call her. Oh my God. Really? That is incredibly good. The only way it could be better is more cream and more cheese. That's it. It's really, really good. Wow. Blue on it, still steaming. Wow. Why hasn't anyone made this before? Yeah. If I had a box of macaroni and cheese, I would add it to everything I just made. Yeah. And then maybe not add some other stuff. Mm. Wow, this is good. Cook what you got in your pantry. Cook what you got around. Bit of leftover this, something, celery's a little old or whatever. Doesn't matter. Cook it up. Use it. You want to bite, Sheila B? Still steaming. It's good. It's really good. Mm. Wow. Not as good as Alfredo, but really close. Mm. Wow. Yeah, that's really good. Damn, that's good. You need to make that. Go back, watch the video. You prefer this over Alfredo? What is it? It's ground beef, onions, celery, macaroni noodles, diced tomatoes, garlic, with seasonings, with cream and cheese. Is what it is. If you want to know exactly what it is, rewatch the video. What will I drink along with that? Nothing. Fluids will get in the way. I have this. Everything else can get out of my way. Yeah, oh yeah, I got tons of great leftovers. Absolutely. Wow. Man, that's good. You could change it up instead of doing it with a ground beef. You could do it with ground chicken or ground turkey, ground pork, whatever you want, or even ground sausage for a different flavor. 100%. 100%. Yeah. My God, that's good. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Wow, that's good. Merlot, Pinot Noir. Well, damn tomato skin. Who likes tomato skins? No one. Damn those tomato skins. I have the tail end of a rum and ginger ale here, so I'll say cheers with that. Before Hamburger Helper. Exactly. Exactly. It's the same thing. It's just, yeah, this is finer. Absolutely. Yep. Oh, hey, and you know that rice-a-roni stuff? I've made my own homemade rice-a-roni. Freaking amazing. Cheers, Mary. You want a man who kicks you out of the kitchen. Well, my kitchen is my kitchen. I'm like, what are you doing with my knife? No, you won't be opening that pickle jar with that knife. You put that away. I'll be like, why are you cleaning that pot with that? No, you use an SOS pad for that pot. You don't use anything else. Or I'll be just, get out of my kitchen. Leave me alone. Leave my kitchen alone. Don't you touch my pots and pans. Don't you touch my knives. What are you doing with that food? All right, I got a plan for that. Don't eat that. I got a plan for it. Don't eat that. I got a plan for it. I should call a dish Northshore noodles. That's a thought. Right, Thorhaven? Yeah, don't touch my knife. Hey, what are you doing with that knife? No, 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 no. You can do this or you can do it this way, but you can't use it this way. You can't use it the way you're planning to use it. I'll show you how to use it. Right? Don't treat my knife like that. Treat it like this. Wow, that's good. Mm. Mm. Yeah, and you use everything that's around. You got any leftover tomatoes? leftover Swiss chard, anything like that, throw it in, right? Yeah, pepper flakes. You could throw that in if you wanted. Arnold, you'll be over in 10? There's lots here. Bring a bit. Man, that's good. All right, Eve, you on your way? You stay well and safe, all right? Good to see you. Good to see all of you. You know, I've been out of the loop for a reason. It's a good reason. Um, and one of the blessings I do have is a healthy appetite. And I'm eating good, homemade, healthy foods, right? So, um, I'm talking with doctors and nurses all the time. They're asking me about my diet and my appetite. And my appetite, like, do you have, is your appetite weak? Or, like, no, hell no, it's not weak. You got anything to eat? Like, give me something to eat. I need to put some weight on, you know? Eating well is a blessing, absolutely. It's a blessing to the health and to the spirit, right? Yeah, tomorrow's sloppy joes, whatever. Yep, exactly. I can throw this in a taco wrapper tomorrow, basically. Oh my, $300 knife to make a PBJ. Oh daddy, oh boy. Now, if they were doing it with real style and making like peanut butter and jam French toast, maybe they could get away with that. Darren, just a thought. Just a thought. Yeah, I should keep eating a little wee bit, shouldn't I? I was gonna take a little break, but I mean, it's freaking so good, and it's still hot, hot as hot. It's nice. This would be great with mushrooms in it. I could have grated carrots and thrown it in. Yeah, a little sweetness. Mm. I could have gone heavier on the garlic. Hey, Thorhaven, once you're done with that PB and J French toast, try banana, peanut butter, and bacon French toast. Elvis French toast. Serve that with some pea meal. Mm. Mm 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 mm. Mm. Wow, that's good. All right, I'm putting it down right now. I'll pick it up again. Wow. Mm 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 mm. Uh, they'll try and get rid of me, but I don't think it's going to work. Scrap metal, you on your way? All right, you stay well and safe. Get some good rest under your bones. I'm going to finish this up and have a smoke, to be honest with you. Wow, that was good. Holy cow. There's that massive pan left. That's like a week's worth of dinners left for me. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put that away. Oh, check out my videos. I've got a few cooking videos on there. My channel is mostly about preparedness, but there's a lot of cooking and preparedness related videos. Um, there's some in there. I've got a bit of a culinary background, so that helps. Well, scrap metal, if you're on your way, you stay well and safe. I'm gonna have a smoke and wind this up, I think. I'm gonna go eat the rest of that and have a food coma. That'd probably be the right thing to do. Food coma is probably the right thing to do. Ugh. Wow. I could eat that for breakfast and lunch and dinner. I could eat that. No, I don't want it for breakfast. I could eat that for lunch and dinner. And it'll last me close to 4 days. I'm thinking 4 days. Mama Bear, you on your way? Okay, stay well and safe. Love to see you. Thank you ever so much for joining us and watching this nonsense. But it was a video response to Mr. Tom. His video. What would you do with a box of mac and cheese? Well, I'm not rich enough to have a box of mac and cheese, so this is what I would do. There you go, Stu. Stu! You're back, buddy. Good to see you, man. Why you kick yourself out anyways? You mad at yourself? What'd you do? My crowd videos may be way back. Like a couple of years ago type back. Oh, pushing buttons. All right, never say no more. Enough said. Yep, pushing buttons. Yeah. Jane, you on your way? All right, you stay well and safe, okay? And thanks again ever so much for that beautiful vegetable delivery. That is freaking awesome. Mountaineer Mama, your brother's name is Stu? Stu! Just love saying it. Yep, yes I do. Look at that with Sean Alaska's link there too. That's great. I didn't realize Sean Alaska was in here. Hey, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. You have snow up there. I know what you're going through. Man, I'm looking forward to your videos. Dang, dude. Get at it, get at it, get it done, get it done. Well, somebody just dropped your link, Sean, so that's great. I just threw on a random live stream cooking something that didn't have a box of Kraft dinner in it. As a response to Mr. Tom's video, he was going to cook something with a box of Kraft dinner. What do you add to it? You know, what are the possibilities? So I did one from scratch. None on the ground yet. Dang. Yeah, you're running a timeline now, buddy. I will tell you what. Guys and gals, if you don't know Sean in Alaska, go check him out. He's really fighting a timeline now. Building a cabin from scratch by hand on his own with a little bit of help here and there in Alaska. Cash. He's not financing any of it. And freaking good on him. It's amazing what he's done already this year. Go watch. It's awesome. What? $23 for a big Berkey? Can you send me one for the same price? Here right now, currently, our weather is now we're 36 and clear at current. So we're just a couple of degrees above the freezing. Yeah, if you guys want to go and chime in, you know, what temperatures are doing your way, that's great. If not, we're going to go ahead and wind this up soon anyways. Need to go put my feet up, relax a bit before I put this away and clean it up. So we've been on here a while, which is awesome. Thank you all ever so much for chiming in. And 41, we got a 41. Okay. Yeah, well, we're staying warm. I've got 4 layers on. I've got an undershirt, a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and this hoodie on. $70. I love 70. 70 is beautiful. $3.20-ish for gas. Okay. 74 to 39. Okay, gotcha. $3.70 for fuel. Dang. Right at freezing. Okay, yeah, you're a parallel north of me. Sheila B, all right, you stay well and safe, okay? Thanks ever so much for coming. Good to see you, as it always is. Ramona Perez, you stay well and safe, hon, okay? Always a pleasure to see you. Guys and gals, stay well and safe, all of you. Good night. Have a good sleep. Get some good rest under your bones. Stay warm. Do the things. $1.95. $1.95. Damn. All right, with that, guys and gals, I'm going to wind this up. It's been a pleasure. Thank you ever so much for joining me. If you want to, down in the comments below, let me know if you love or hate this recipe. Go ahead and make it yourselves. I'm going to go put my feet up, relax a bit, put this away, and get some rest under my bones. With that, tomorrow's Friday. We'll see you either Friday or we'll see you in the funny papers on the weekend. Have a good night, guys and gals. Don't forget to hold up your brother and your sister if ever you get the chance. Don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to help them up, okay? With that, this is going to be North. Out for now. Ah! Stay well and safe, Paul. Hang on a second. No, I can do that with the mouse. Causing myself extra grief here. Yep, it's an old school recipe like Mom used to make. And it tastes like what Mom used to make too. Very familiar from my childhood. Stew. All right, where's that button? Here we go.